Greetings from RCMojo. As the stock brush motor died from rock inhalation, it's time to fit the eTronics Pulsar brushless system. As part of this, we're going to need to change the connector on the battery from the Tamiya type to a Dean's. So we'll be having a quick look at that now. You'll need a Dean's connector, of course, some solder, a 25 watt or greater soldering iron, better yet a soldering gun, some cutters and pliers, and of course the battery. First thing to do is cut one of the battery wires. Never cut both at the same time, as that can lead to shorts and damage to the battery. Strip the end 4 to 5 mm of insulation and prop the wire up so you can tin the bare wire. When done, the end should be fully saturated with solder. Now, the Dean's connector we got for this didn't come with any heat shrink, so I grabbed some from the pit box. If you run into the same problem, most model shops will stock it. Put the heat shrink over the wire now. Next we need to tin the connector. Make sure the face we're going to solder to is nicely coated with solder. Hold the wire so the tinned end is in contact with the tin face on the connector, and apply the soldering iron so both heat up at the same time. After a couple of seconds all the solder will be liquid. Remove the iron, but continue holding the wire for another few seconds. Put the heat shrink over the joint and shrink it with a hairdryer or hot air gun. Some people like to use a lighter, but there's a good chance of melting the connector. Now you just need to repeat for the other wire, being careful not to allow anything to short the battery. Next up is peeling the brushed speed control out and fitting the brushless gear. Once in, you can start setting it up using the programming card. Other than setting the battery type to 9mm, there wasn't anything that needed changing. Finally, it's ready to try and brake again. Yay!